What's up, guys? Zero here, bringing you another episode of Remington versus the World. In my last video, I talked about Living Legacy and talked about Tier 1 and 2 perks. This video I'm bringing you Tier 3 and the wild cards, so let's jump into it. Tier 3, I run Engineer. That's the only perk that I run. I have another class that has Dead Silence and Awareness that I use occasionally in League play, but other than that, for pubs, I run Engineer. To me, it's a lot of Tier 3 perks are actually pretty beneficial. They'll actually help you a lot. Engineer I find to be the one perk that I actually, besides that and lightweight, like I talked about in the first video, or my last one rather, Engineer is one of those ones that I actually need, and I never ever die from bouncing benches or claymores, never, because it's almost impossible when you're running an Engineer.
Good job. Get ready.
Plus you can see them where they are on the map. It's good for callouts, things like that. So
eliminate the objectives.
Oh, and you can re-roll care packages, which is kind of a random effect for it, because it's like you see equipment and you get to, but whatever, it's just another added benefit, which is why I think it's one of the best perks in the game, and I strongly recommend running Engineer. There's no, like, once again, really no negative thing against it. Dexterity's a really great perk. You get to climb things faster, which is a big help if you're trying to get somewhere or escaping danger. Also, you can aim faster after sprinting, which is a big help. This is probably the perk that I run the second most. Sometimes, if I don't have Engineer unlocked, I'll just run Dexterity up until I can get Engineer. Or sometimes I'll even use a wild card on it and run both. So that's a good perk to use. Extreme Conditioning is alright, it lets you spring longer, but for some reason I feel like it's only for the first sprint. Usually it's like that first sprint you get a good, you know, long or duration out of it, and then if you try to sprint again, it's like you take 2 steps and then you stop. You have to kind of walk around for like a minute,
good job.
And
get ready for the next round.
You know, you get it back up or whatever. So it kind of has its negatives and positives, so I don't recommend it only because it's not that useful, other than the first really good sprint. Tac Mask is effective, but I don't ever run it. I've never run it. I didn't run it in Black Ops 1. I don't run it in this game. Because the effects flash for some reason, and I don't know if it's just me, but the effects always wear off instantly on the enemy, but for me last forever. But usually I don't die because of concussions or flashbangs or shock charges, so I don't run it because, like I said, it's not game-changing enough for me to use it. Dead Silence and Awareness are kind of a combination thing. If you run one, most of the time people use both of them at the same time to sound whore. If you have a mic, most people are going to sound whore. I don't worry about sound whoring. I don't care. People can hear me. I still am going to contest them. So unless you're really good at sound whoring, or you're afraid of getting sound whored, you don't really need to use either one of them. This video is actually shorter than I thought it was, so I'll get into wildcards my next video. Overview, highly recommend Engineer. Dexterity is a wild card. Tac Mask, and Extreme Conditioning I don't recommend. Dead Silence and Awareness if you want a sound whore, if you're afraid of being sound whored. Thanks for watching.